Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. We're playing some Black Ice 1.0 Hearts of Iron 4 as Germany, and wow, this just looks like a mess. We have 90 units against... Well, they probably outnumber us more than we can count. Should we deploy these troops here? Try to hold this front. I don't think... I think we do. I think we hold this front and get ready just to push it to here. Convoys. I'm losing a lot of damn convoys. Invasion still planning. Rommel, offensive doctrine, Panzer leader. He's doing a lot of work. Castlerig is just holding the line. Model's doing some work too. Wow. Lost 2 infantry brigades there. Wow. I'm gaining little by little, but not much. If I can get over to the Hag, you know what? Let's also push with you. Need to push these guys. Oh. Let's stall all offensives right now. Besides that one's in the middle of the forest, which should be fine. Am I not getting in it? I'm doing a lot of work. Can we get in here before they can reinforce? Yes, we can. Nice. Autobahn. It'll increase the supply a little bit. Okay, what's the next thing I could use? Naval effort might be nice to expand on. Possess a natural resource for a prolonged war effort. Okay. Alright, going into the South Pacific. Japan has declared war on the Netherlands. Yeah, that's right. Japan has called Italy as our ally. Okay. Japan is now in the fight. This is not working. I'm bogged down. Is there any way I can cut this in half? I'm losing a lot of stuff out here. Oh, stop. Stop it. I lost another HQ. Stop. 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 Stay the status quo. Lost another HQ unit. Let's train a couple of these. Berlin. Some staff units. Build 3. Kind of bogged down war at the moment. Could I do this? I'm pretty much holding the status quo right here. But Italy is wrecking in North Africa, which is nice to see. They're losing down here, but they're doing some good things down here. Wow. Okay. Just as long as these are seized, we'll be good. Hungary wants to send 46 divisions to us. Alright. Could we actually use 46 divisions? How do you have 46? You do. Alright, I'll take 46 divisions. Hell. I'll drop these 3, and what I'll do is I'll use them somewhere else. Okay, so declare war. I think I'm good here. No one's repairing. Gotten search and destroy out here. And we're ready to go out there and do some work. Backhand blow as a defender. Guerrilla tactics. Ooh, that guerrilla tactics is good. It's like you're harassing the backside. Alright, let's do it. Let's go into... Kind of hung up there for a second. One or the other. Someone's got to come down here. All units. What you're gonna do? It's here. Go. There's 4 subs there. Alright, go out here. Convoy raid. Convoy raid that. Kind of stalled the south northern fronts very well. Alright, we're going to do work up there in the Netherlands. We're also going to garrison here. Is this a police unit? No. These are not police units. These are motorized. All that. Okay, cool. Okay, Convoy Raiders. We're getting beat here. Holy mother of God! Look at that. That's why I'm not coming out to play. See, it says I can do this attack, but it's highly unlikely to succeed. I kind of fought it to a stalemate at the moment. You don't have a command. Alright. And then on the other side, I only have a jerry-rigged unit over here guarding this. Let's just make a separate theater to begin with. Everyone's gonna come over here. All you guys are gonna come over here. And it's going to be a Wilhelm Lestat. You will be a part of the Legionnaires' army. It's going to be the 2nd Panzer Corps. After we split it up properly. And this is going to be Spell it right. Yeah. I'll just put Legionnaire like that. Alright, so. Also, are we building better tanks? Did I replace those? Probably not. Because we're so engrossed in battle. Panzer 2s. Panzer 3As. Panzer 4As. No, I have not. I'm still researching them. Here they are. 10 days. Artillery workshops. Let's pull up the... Let's see how early I can get the next Panzer. Once this is done. If I can get Panzer 2s in the next era, that would be awesome. Highly doubtful, but it might be possible. We're doing work up here. And we're almost close to Army Experience Max here. I think we're building a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're repairing a lot of stuff. Okay, we're at 500. If we can do this... 50. Take us a year and a half ahead. It would take us a year to learn Panzer 2Ls. 72 days for each of these. Ooh. Or Tigers. I think Tigers would be more beneficial now. Let's pull in Tigers. Do another. We have a 25% right now. Let's pull in. Which one's more reliable? That's 77. That is 55. So let's bring in the Panzer 3s. Now let us upgrade the Panzer 3As? Panzer 3s? Panzer 2s. Panzer 2Fs here. Nope, because they're a historical unit, so you can't. Touche. These ones you can't do it. Alright. Panzer 2As. Panzer 2Fs. Can't do it with those. Can we do it with, say, like these? We can. Garrison maintenance by HQ. What about these? Soft attack. It takes a reliability hit. Let's go to reliability here. Let's take up those. Early Infantry A. There we go. And then with this, we might get aircraft-wise. They lost one convoy. Get some Panzer 6s. Some Tigers. Some Tigers out there. Get some Tigers. Let us stop this. Let us get a couple of these out. You know what? For a while, let's not build any tanks. Let's get everything up to speed. Because we need to do that. Right now, we are massively behind. Massively behind. Alright, so let's see if we can pull in some better aircraft. It's 1939. We are way behind. We could use, it's 1940. Different E's. Daimler Benz. Give us some better stuff there. 86 days. Can I deploy one of these? No, I can't. Son of a... Ah. How much work are we doing up here? We doing work? Wow, we're starting to be bogged down. We're fighting up in the mountains with panzers. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go do good things. This Legionnaire unit, we need to push. Can I possibly do this? Probably. There's like no French units over here. Because they are literally all in the Low Countries. Ooh, wow. All in the Low Countries, too. Oh, set, game, and match. Kinda, sorta. We are hitting them. We are losing some aircraft, though. Naval effort here. Let's pull in some more stuff. Let's also pull in some more convoys. It's one of our biggest issues. Alright, so this unit, select all. Let's mitigate the front that we're causing so many issues with. Let's just say you need to go here. And let them do work. Alright. Now, how do I break the Low Countries? That's my next question. How do I exactly break the Low Countries? Alright, so we did something for science. Terrain type units work the best. Obviously. Can I am doing work down here. All it. Disregard everything. Just blast. If you can get somewhere, do it. This goes Leon Trotsky. These are my troops, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, let's hold. Everyone hold. To regroup and hold. Lily's getting a little spread thin. I hold back what I had. So, how can I break the Low Countries? Bringing that 20 from up here would certainly do it. Thing is, we need that 20 to fight through Norway. Which they're doing it slowly but surely. You know what? Let's just try to break them straight forward. The first place is here. And see if I can't support something where it's like this. Expand this out. They're entrenched here like no other. I'm really just letting them sit here. No. Can I get through this? Realistically, probably not. I mean, I am penetrating the armored units they have here pretty effectively. They're doing the same thing with me, though. They are having a couple supply issues, I'm seeing. Let me get into this. We can get up into this one. Okay. I'm gonna do a little micro here. Give me more recovery. Is 40. Let's go over here. Let's pull that in. If we can cut up into here, we're effectively close these units off. And I could deal with these by my on their own. Which that'll be a big blow to both England and those guys. Okay, good. All of you guys are here. And then you're gonna crush from this side. Everyone's gonna crush from this side. And everyone's gonna crush from this side. Nope. Alright, there we go. We're doing some work finally. Alright. So. Is there anything we can do here? Let's take these guys there. Let's also support them like over here as well. Should be able to take this. And then for Rommel, I don't know why his line is all the way up here, but it should be here. Okay. Your entire purpose now is here. That it? Is this. Full attack. We got him on the run. We finally broke through in a couple spots. We turned over some troops. Why are you attacking there? I don't want you to attack here. Like that's a part of the Maginot Line. I do not want you attacking there. Red. Put you back over to here. Yellow. Yellow, you're going to guard that area as well. It's fine. We're holding relatively okay. We're doing work up here. One of the things we need to do is we need to shorten this already. Some reason it got all jacked up. Everyone, let's blitz. Okay, so we are slowly but surely making our way down there. Let's get another thing of convoys. Won't make him as efficient, but hey, better than nothing right now. Why are you still doing that for some reason? There's 5 divisions here. And after that, you're gonna attack. Stop. Stop. Just attack. Let's expand down. I'm not getting anywhere with this offensive right now. At least not down to the south. North I am. Kinda, sorta. Stop. 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 What are you doing? Stop this attack. You know what? You can actually do this attack if you're supported from the side. Supported by multiple sides, that is. Allow you to do it. They're low on, the Brits are low on supply here. We're running towards the end of this episode. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I can do against these guys. Let's get some more SS troops. Event spawn troops. Just gonna be a couple, but hey, you can do some work. Alright, there those are. I might as well pull out some Focke-Wulfs right now, and then I will pull in some of these. Let's go with, wow. Okay. Oh, so you can only do one. So reliability hit? Oh. Should be the A variant. I'm gonna come up with a B variant that has all the bombs too. Later on. so let's get the fighter variant up. A. We're getting it slowly. We're running out of steam? Or are you running out of steam yet? Kinda. Oh, wow. Go. Am I advancing down here, or is it just a damn stalemate? Pretty much a damn stalemate. Thing is, we're doing work up here, though. Okay, let's stop here. Stop this offensive. Stop this offensive. We need to essentially re-heal up here. If we can flood into here, we can flood into all these. And we strain the French out even more than they already are. We're getting hit a lot on the French coast. So terrain, force science-wise, means a lot in Black Ice. Just like it did in the previous ones. We're up in strength. Let's execute. There we go. Finally doing some work. Aw, damn, they reinforced here. Once they capitulate, should make it a bit easier. Off threes. Well, these are still the ones I had are still reliable. I need to go 2 for these, right? Get some type of reliability. So actually, let's switch this. The Panzer III Fs and the 3 Es. Okay, so we're finally doing some work here. Let us also stop this advance. Stop. 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 Reorganize. And re-attack. So essentially just take 1 unit up there. So what we'll probably do is have our mountain troops reinforce right here. Their entire purpose will be to guard this. So Patton's up here. Try to do some work. But yeah, we all know how that's going to work out. Some more divisions. Give me this entire thing. Just run our entire division up there. Let's get the next SS1 motorized. How do these ones look? They look fairly decent. It's just straight infantry, but it works. It's almost 1941, so we might as well pull in. What we'll pull in? Pull in housing and recruitable population. Stop. Stop and hold, just hold the line. Like, I have a good chance of doing this. The thing is, I'm not. If I can take this, this will allow me to bust this open. But right now, in this current form, I can't. I can go a little bit longer. Don't have a lot of. Alright, we got it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take red. We're going to extend red back up to this. It's their entire purpose. You're going to advance. Red, you're going to get back here. No, don't attack the Maginot Line. Do not attack the Maginot Line. No, bad. You can attack anything, attack here. Do not attack the Maginot Line. There's a reason why your lateral limit's here. Come on, pull men off the line. Pull men off the line. Come on, you know you want to. There it is. Special. You're gonna go up here, you'll do this. These 22. Stop what you're doing. And you guys are gonna strategically redeploy back down to here. Actually, you guys are gonna strategically redeploy back down to here. How are the Japs doing down here now? The Japanese are coming down here now for some reason. Do not attack the Maginot Line. There's a reason why your offensive is not that way. You have no reason to attack the Maginot Line. Stop. Just stop. You're attacking like a bunch of idiots. No, stop. My God. Okay. We need to break through at some point. At Eindhoven, I need to take this. Okay. I got through, I believe, in one spot. I think. Didn't. Eindhoven's pretty much surrounded. Trying to see if we can pull in. Get a lot of reserves here. What's this one look like? Very similar. Okay. Come on. I just need to break the will of this division. Of this area, and that's it. They have air superiority here? Thought we did. No, not at all. We're not even close. Goal. Let's get some of these guys up. I know they can do some work. Low supply. Come on. Push. Push. Invite Romania to the Axis. Invite Hungary to the Axis, even though they already are. This is a Panzer I, 1936. Yeah. Alright. That's it. All we need to do is counter down on these. Eindhoven. Counter down on this one now. And there goes the Netherlands. Okay. Now the entire purpose. I've lost 3. I need to deploy. There's 1. Give me all of these. Give me all of these. I need 2. Nope, I need 1. Because then I need one of these guys. Oh, so they're right here. If I can take this one, we just rout this entire army, essentially. Come on, I need to get in this. Come on. Fall of Cairo. So the Italians are doing work. We're getting some shore bombardment from them. We do not have enough convoys. That's bad. We do have enough to get back, at least our main army back here. Plus. Come on. Okay. So you guys, I'm gonna stop this attack. Or wait, does this have... I don't think it does. So I'm gonna stop this attack. And then I'm gonna take you guys. You guys are gonna go down here. And you guys are responsible for this. Go. Can we collapse this top part using just these guys? Gusselrig loses his command structure again. But he's used to it by now. Alright, Rommel needs to cool his whatnot. Need to cool down. Alright. So you have this. Your purpose is Paris. Your purpose is to cut a hole through this and smash it the hell down. Let's take you over here. What else? What else am I missing before I end this episode? There's a couple people that are over here. Okay. Go do that. Now let's also look at where these guys are. They're right here. Do I need any... Actually, I need a Army Corps here. Somehow, you killed your Army Commander again. Okay. You're going over here. Your garrison. What are you doing down here? See if this does anything. What's your suppression at? 7.2. What's their suppression at? 5.5. Stop what you're doing. Phase. Is that gonna do anything? Okay, adding that to that fray isn't going to help much. So let us add this to, well, this. Right now. And then let's do one more offensive to see if it can even get through here. Trying to get them to capitulate now. Japan's doing work over here. Siam will sooner or later capitulate. Took all of France. Sooner or later they'll start landing up in the Netherlands and UK. And Australia. They probably will overrun the British Raj the way they're fighting. Italy eventually needs some help in North Africa, which isn't an issue if I can deal with this. And I'm not dealing with it because there is an issue. Engineer trait, Ranger, Prismatic, defensive, Ranger, offensive. I mean, I have a good attack front. We are making some small progress, but for some reason my men keep on wanting to attack the Maginot Line. Like, why would you want to do this? That doesn't even make sense. So Belgium has capitulated. So they're gonna fight through Belgium now. The hell? Oh. Go. I want you to be as reckless as possible. Well, I'll just pump out more convoys right now. See if we can see if this offensive's gonna stall. Stalled here. So the north isn't really stalling? It looks like it. It looks like it has. Doesn't look like it's stalled here. So let's start just going like this. It looks like it's also stalled here. Cancer Division. Luftwaffe. Doing anything here? One issue we could do is deal with this. And we'll protect that, and you just take that other one down to the south. Japanese diplomats in Berlin. Why are you attacking their strongest area? That doesn't even make sense. You want to attack their weakest area. Why would you attack their strongest? Doesn't make any sense. Like, why? Is it about time to get better Stukas? Yeah, it is, but right now we need to get some other stuff up and going. Logistics company. What? Oh, there is something going there. Okay, before we end this, let's look. That's all the way maxed up. Let's max that all the way up. That is... Let's put that all the way up. All the way up. Let's put another line there. Let's Another line there. Let's get that all the way up. One more. Let's keep that there. Let's keep that there. Let's get a full line here. And then, one thing we can do is go up here, see if there's anything else we can upgrade before we end. Cheap uniforms. Better uniforms. Nice. Camouflage upgrade, all weather gear. Why would I do that? That makes no sense. Okay. Alright guys, so we finally made an edge into France. It's taken us a while. Italy has stalled out in North Africa. Really, they came back around this way and started coming up to Cairo. And I think they own the Suez Canal right now. I think. So they kind of got the UK squeezed right here. They're trying to hold this part of Italy as best as possible. But all their units seem to be stacked here for some reason. Over here in Japan, they puppeted the reorganized nationalist China. Yeah, Manchukuo. That's not Manchukuo. That's Manchukuo. They've flooded through the area of Indochina. That was France's. They're starting to head into the British Raj proper here. They're in what is present-day Bangladesh. It looks like they're gonna be invading either the Netherlands down here or into Singapore and Borneo here, which would be nice to open up this area and allow them to feed their war machine even more. Because they should be attacking the US soon, and with this going on in France and just being bogged down here, I think the terrain is the biggest thing. And taking a path that you would normally do in normal Hearts of Iron definitely does not work in Black Ice. So this is going to be something that you have to fool around with. You have to see what you really need to prioritize and go from there. I'm really liking this mod because it changes vanilla so much. And the thing is, it's not that they have better technology over here or better numbers. Like the UK, what you don't normally see in vanilla is the UK move their entire military that's up here down into France. That typically doesn't ever happen. So you'll have like 1 off or 2 off units, but typically you're just going against this 55 that you would see here in France. The thing is, that's not the case. The British brought their entire military that they have on the island. They probably have a lot over here too. I don't know why I'm not getting the pop-ups for these. In the first place. It's a nice one. Well, I track that sub down. Lost one of our subs down here. But they don't typically bring over this, well, now the flag changed to British. So this was 55,000 French? No? I know the Americans ones are lent over. That's weird. Well, this should be UK. So the UK took most of their, a lot of their military and brought it into France, which typically doesn't happen. Another thing is, France's AI actually prioritized guarding the southern portion here of their country, which is again something they never prioritize. And then something that Italy never does is prioritize Africa, which they are. Because they know once they lose Africa, they're going to Italy. I haven't seen any random naval invasions that have went to Italy while Italy still has like all this land down here. I feel like the war progression is great. Um, I'd probably have to play another game that I'll probably play tomorrow offline just to see the reactions of Japan. I'll probably play as like the US, so I don't have a lot of building up to do, so I can see this. But Japan took out China pretty fast, so I don't know if that's just a big technology difference between China and Japan, or Japan just literally was that good. They ended up getting the whole thing. They gave them land all the way down to this river, and then they just exploded through, and the Chinese just couldn't handle it fast enough because they'd given up this huge front. That's the thing with Japan. If you have a huge front, it's big. Or if they like had this, they'll do a typical like a naval invasion here and say they did a naval invasion down here. And they somehow were able to link this up. Japan's unstoppable from there. And then also, I want to see how. Uh, I feel like the Japanese units are so much better than the British units as well, because I don't see a lot of Japanese units over here. Well, yeah, there's a lot of here, a lot of naval units over in this area. We're talking about this looks like a sizable force that they have over here, and oh, there's no port over here. The nearest port is here in Burma. Ooh, okay. So they were cut. So it looks like the Japanese beeline to here, cut them off, and these guys are starving. But there's no one here to really. They should be able to march over here. Um, these guys are. It looks like the AI really tries to make pockets here and then cut off your pockets. I do like the event that goes down here where they're like, oh, hey, we need to gear up for war against the U.S. If we decide to do that, we need to go into the Pacific Isles and down into the British Raj, and that's their start of declaring war in the UK, which I thought was pretty cool. Um, the U.S. has not entered the war yet. Their sphere looks pretty much the same. They're doing the Caribbean sphere. Um, so I don't see. They haven't joined yet. I have a feeling that's going to be a debacle in itself, which is why I might play an experimental game offline as the US just to see how filtered it is, because I believe they have maybe the second filtered tech tree out right now. Well, they have their tank stuff. Stewart. Wet stowage. 76mm. M60's down here. It's true. They didn't really have a whole lot of tanks. The British had a bunch of the lighter tanks. Let's see. Soviet Union, KV-1s, T-60, T-44s, IS-3s. That's nice, because you're going through T-34s, going to like the medium lights, T-50s, T-40s, T-60s, T-26 right here. Okay, cool. Aircraft. This one's a little big. My guess they built it out just so it can be bigger later on. French Air Force. Do they have any at the jet? I think. Just by looking at that, that definitely looks like a jet fighter. So does this. I don't see any. Okay. I do like these editions, like they've had them before. Just there's so many things. Maybe you need. What they did state is, even with these three, and getting your seventh extra one here that's available, that you would not be able to research everything. It did say that. So you definitely cannot play this like normal Hearts of Iron. So I will see you guys next time. Go ahead, comment, like, and subscribe so you keep on watching some Hearts of Iron. Black Ice. We're in the release version 1.0. So I see you guys later.